lost in almost 2 years before they dropped their game last Sunday. Joe Nardella, Stephen Kelly off the opening faceoff. It goes to Nardella. That's a matchup to watch all game long. Nardella dominated their head-to-head matchup in the bubble last season. Unable to get back to us on that, but certainly twice two guys try to beat their one-on-one matchups on the first possession as Nardella comes back up with it and uses the goaltender as an outlet onto the body. 27-year-old out of Princeton. And despite the fact that Nardella has won all three faceoffs, it's a 2-0 lead for Archers. It'll stay that way, and then Gittleman dives out of the crease to get the...
You can see Schreiber kind of late to recover there, late to slide out. Williams not really known for necessarily his two-point prowess.
This ball awarded here to Archers.
Hey, Joe, low-scoring affair so far, no Rambo. Now, how do you juggle just trying to win the face-off with trying to generate offense right off the stripe?
I think against a good team like this, possessions are the key, right? So maybe not as much pushing the ball forward as usual, but trying to just give our offense some more settled sets to get us in our rhythm, I think will help. So that's kind of the goal and the mindset going into these draws today.
How are we doing in here, guys? Pretty good?
Yeah, we're good.
Good, bro. Straight?
All right.
Maddie's got it when we come back from TV.
Ready, boys? Here we go. Down.
Looks good.
I was early!
Yeah, you know.
Referee, too. Matthias, his season debut. O'Connor Curse, too.
Yeah.
For Whipsnakes. And so Matthias comes in. He didn't play at all last year. Played 8 games for Chrome in 2019 as a rookie out of Penn State. Nardella knocked down, gets back up, and the ground ball comes to Earhart. And so Nardella has 4 out of 5, and look at this. A gift for Manny.
Earhart calls the scramble play.
So 13 seconds after Whipsnakes had taken their first lead, Archers come back down and tie it. Nardella wins another faceoff. He's won 5 of 6 in his 6th of the season. Didn't have any points in the game against Chrome last Sunday. He's had a couple of 2-goal games already this season. Want to check that stick for a hole. Looked like it hit him square. He thought he had kept it out. Seemingly defying physics, it went right through him. Clean win by Stephen Kelly. Right down the middle. And that one just missed wide.
Normally down on the field, so figured I'd give it a go. Got lucky there, his feet got tangled up, and luckily they didn't slide.
Well, it didn't slide, so...
Play there, but what a feed by Schreiber. And what a catch. And that ultra-quick release by Manny.
Almost looked casual. He didn't play in 2019, missed the whole season with injury after he was taken 9th overall out of Duke. But he has made an impact ever since joining this Whipsnakes roster on a full-time basis. Especially again here today, no Matt Rambo for Whipsnakes. Seconds for Whipsnakes.
And really coming from the midfield unit, that without Rambo just need more production.
And a timeout taken by Chris Bates.
He puts up numbers, but more of the offensive onus is going to be on Williams to have a huge day. 2 goals, 3 points already.
Well, and if you're Whipsnakes and if you're Jim Stagnini, you just want to see him healthy, too. He scored 10 goals.
To the inside on this Whips offense. He's always a threat in there.
Nardella couldn't get the ball away. Kelly was on top of it for a moment. Now it squirts out towards the wing. Earhart overran it. Mark McNeil then dropped it. Whipsnakes wanted to know.
Left-handed shot, he didn't take it. Today he does and buries it.
Stephen Kelly with a quick win. Stephen Kelly right to the net, and then it was dislodged from him by Colin Squires. Or on the other side, you wonder his mindset here after just making 2 stops in the first 24 minutes. Face-off matchup, Nardella won 11 of 17 in the first half, and a violation will give him one here. Happened just after the first penalty had expired. I think one of those replays we showed Harris charging back onto the field. It is now back at even strength, and it is Nardella with the feed and the save made. Gate Brothers Midfielder of the Year and an East Meadow native. It's the other side of Meadowbrook Parkway, less than 10 minutes from here at Hofstra.
Whips needed to slide. Another scenario where they kind of created offense.
Nardella, and that time it was Kelly who lost the face-off getting back.
So that bounce shot there in the goal, in the air.
Nardella won the face-off. Kelly lost his stick, and Nardella floats it over for Earhart.
Kind of what seems to be playing out right now with Smith and Gittleman. Everything Smith throws to the net goes in.
Brad Smith, 4 goals today. He had 5 goals in the first 4 games of the season. And so with no Matt Rambo, he has stepped up. As Latrell Harris having a tough time with this one. As Nardella and Earhart were all over him. It popped out, and Kelly's the one who secures it. Stops that 7 face-off win streak for Brendan. Thank you, Paul. Just an acknowledgement of what Paul Burmeister has just done. When we came on the air today here on NBCSN as Stephen Kelly wins the face-off, the Tour de France coverage was anchored by Paul Burmeister.
That's the off-ball movement that Will Manny brings to this offense. So difficult to cover because he's just always constantly moving. It just didn't look like high or in the head, like maybe from behind a little bit.
First lead for Archer since 7-6, and Nardella with the face-off.
I want the chrome short stick defensive midfielder on that all-star voting graphic there.
Tarafenko deserves some consideration. Nardella to Matthias off of another clean face-off win. See what in his 5th game. He's a 9-time MLL All-Star. As Joe Nardella and Stephen Kelly. Nardella goosed it ahead. A chance for it to be secured by Squires, and it is.
Danicuk today, and he's answered.
It is the 9th tie of the game. It is at 14. And is with just more than 2 minutes remaining, and it is a face-off win for Archer. Today, they have 3 Whipsnakes with a hat trick. And Nardella, who has been crucial for Whipsnakes, got the face-off and got the timeout as Abbott came up with the ground ball. Stagnita had 1 timeout left. They get the ball, they get the timeout. They've got the lead with 26 seconds to go. Smith, Williams, Carlson, all with hat tricks today for Whipsnakes.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't bump up Hasek there. You can see Nardella pop it out behind. Abbott, what a wonderful job boxing out Connors. You can see he had a pathway towards that loose ball. The Connors reaction says it all.